Well, it's Tuesday. Welcome back to Steampunk Tuesday. I'm Ian.
And this is Mike.
Today's project is fabulous, to say the least.
Even if you do something
myself. It is a digi-download version of the Clockwork Garden, the journal I did last week. Many people have been waiting for it. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but it's here now.
Yes, there have been lots of comments and requests for the DigiKit, and yes, I do apologise for making you wait a week.
So let's get cracking then. Well, I hope you agree the wait is worthwhile.
Well, they'll have to wait and see the video.
Well, this is true. What's different about this kit is the fact that you also get the papers as well, which we'll talk about. I'll flick through them all.
The signatures.
The signatures,
So you've given them the signature designs also?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but there are two different ones. Oh, hello, Bentley Bobs. There are two different files to purchase from. One is the American 8.5 by 11.
Yes.
And the other one is the metric A4
for Europe,
and
Australia and other places.
So the one I'm working on, obviously, is the metric A4.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start at the beginning. Very good place to start. I believe Julie Andrews said that.
Yes. So how many pages in total is this digi-download, Ian?
The digi-down, Bentley's just trying to get past. He's just frightened himself at the door.
Go on then.
The digi-download is 20 pages.
20-page digi-download.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll explain how it all works as we go through.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start with the papers. There are 10 sheets of papers. Mm-hmm. I've actually printed mine onto my parchment.
Okay.
And what I've done is I've run them out, and I've turned them over and put them back through again.
Right, so the double-sided.
Double-sided. So you haven't got to back-to-back papers. Just put them through the printer again and print them on the opposite side.
Right.
And you'll get the same effect as what I does.
Lovely stuff. So you've printed these on parchment paper.
I have.
But you can print these on ordinary printer paper.
Yeah.
And then tea-dye.
Yeah.
Or you can purchase maybe ivory paper.
Yeah.
Or cream paper.
Any paper you want.
Whatever colour you want. Pastel coloured papers. So, pinks, greens, blues. Yes. And print them out on those. To suit or to taste.
Just be aware that if you print them out on a green or a blue paper, the colours will slightly change in the flowers with the substrate.
Well, obviously. But you've also got to remember that if you tea-dye afterwards, just make sure that you're using a printer that's not...
water...
Yeah, that isn't water reactive.
Waterproof ink.
Yeah. So the one that we use is we did these with a laser.
These are colour laser, yeah.
But also on our inkjet printer, we use the Epson Durabright ink, which is waterproof when dry.
So feels lovely. I'm doing this, it feels lovely, does this paper?
Very strokeable,
So we have the Collecting Memories. Mm-hmm. We have the Trust Your Heart with the Dream Catcher and a little birdie.
Nice.
As I say, double-sided, because I've put them through the printer twice. Imagine.
Yeah, which is your grid paper.
Grid paper, and voila.
It's lovely.
Again. The notes paper.
I love this clock.
I like the cogs and the birdie. The Perfect Moment.
Very nice.
Explore Your Dreams. This is really pretty. The font has got like little fancy lines inside it. That looks pretty when it's printed.
It is lovely. I just love the colour combo on this
the colour combo is lovely.
Again, another little panel piece.
Yeah, an ideas page. A little bit sparsy, so if you wanted to draw on it, you could. Or
perfect for lists, bullet journaling, that kind of stuff.
This is one of my favourites. I like this one. Notes just for you. And again, we're both sides with that, because I've just taken it out and printed it twice. And finally, the last sheet but not least, is the centre spread. I use it as the centre spread.
Excellent stuff. So there are 10 signature sheets there, yeah?
Yep.
So if you wanted to, you could split those into two and do signatures of 5.
You could.
You still have 20 pages or 20 leaves.
You do.
In each signature.
You do.
So it's a real good, a lovely addition that to your stash. So you can make little journals with it, or you can use it for scrapbooking or card making even.
Yep.
The world's your winkle, as they say.
So the last 10 sheets in the set, it says the last 10 sheets, are all the pockets and all the corners, the tags, and also the journaling squares. Pardon me, I've just seen a fly. So I'll print these out and I'll explain how it works. It's not complicated, you see curves and that, but it's just so it gives you a guide to cut from.
Yes.
Basically to punch from.
But you'll show people what and how to do.
I will. So we have 4 pockets to start with. We've got the joy, the love, the one with the clock, and the one with the lovely teal butterfly and the feathers. We have enjoy, laugh. We've got one here with the big rose with the chain on it, and the one with the red admiral. And we say red admiral, but they're admirals, aren't they? So that's you. So you've got 8 pockets there.
For mixing and matching.
Mixing and matching. Right, I've done left and right hand pockets.
Okay.
Because you can't turn them over because the butterflies will be flying upside down, or
and the clocks will be the wrong way.
Yeah, they'll all be the wrong way around. It look a bit silly. So we have 4 left pockets here.
Yeah.
We also have an Ex Libris?
This book belongs to.
Yeah.
Yes, Ex Libris
to go in
book
there.
plate.
We also have the right hand pockets with the butterflies and the birds, and also the front cover art for your journal.
Right, so that's a panel to stick on the front cover
Yeah.
if you want to use that, or you could use it as a journaling square.
You could do what you want with that, yeah. And then we're on to the cards now. Turn it around that way. So these are your journaling cards. So you've got Make a Wish, Collecting Memories. You haven't got to worry about printing on the back of any of these, any of the ephemera, because the way we're going to do it, we're going to cut crease down the centre and fold them, put glue between, and you've got a journaling square that's printed on both sides.
Perfect.
So there's those two.
Couldn't be simpler.
No, The Perfect Moment, Trust Your Heart. Each got a little butterfly on the back, echoing the feeling.
I love these little drops, the little bead drops.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Key drop there as well.
It all echoes the journal that I did last week. So we've got Create Art, Believe in Yourself, and again with the little butterflies. Create Moments, Create Beautiful Memories Always.
Yes.
So you're there, you've got, I think you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 cards.
So 8 journaling cards.
8 journaling cards. And then you've got some tags.
Yeah.
Then we've got Collect New Moments, Embrace Your Journey.
Yes. Again, they're ones that you score down the middle and
Yeah,
fold.
we'll score and you fold and you cut, and it's much easier that way.
Excuse me.
Bless you. And then we've got Collecting Memories and Laughter is the Key. So there's plenty to go at. Oh dear, bless you.
Must be dusty in here.
Bless you. Plenty to go at. So you have
so there's 4 tags.
4 tags. 2, 4, 6, 8.
So 8 journaling squares.
Yes.
How big are these when they're...
The journaling squares, when they're printed out, are 5 3/4. Sorry, 4 3/4 by 3 1/8, just short of.
That's not a bad size then.
They're a good size. And then you've got all the pockets to put them in.
Yep, and then you've got 8. You've got 4 right-hand ones and 4 left-hand corner tuck pockets.
And then you've got
And
extra.
you've got 8 pockets for sliding things into.
So there's plenty of space to put your cards in, plus put your own cards in, put little messages in, put photos in.
Fantastic. So, what's next then? Because I'm eager to see these done.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... you don't have to watch me cut it all out. I'm going to cut most of them out and then explain how you fold and glue.
Yeah.
And then we can make a small mini journal.
Another little mini journal.
Yes.
Excellent stuff.
Right, well, I'll go and get these cut out, try and keep my fingers in one piece.
Yes.
And I'll be back presently. Well, it's all cut out.
As if by magic.
What I've done, so not to bore you, is I've actually cut out everything, and I'm going to show you how to make one of each up, because there's no point in you watching me make 8 cards exactly the same, really.
No.
So
Doesn't make for interesting viewing.
doesn't make for interesting viewing. So I've cut out all the bits. I've got all the pockets here. I'll just collect the pockets up, and I've got one of the pockets to show you how they are actually put together.
Yeah, so
punched.
you've done all the others, but you've kept one back of each to show
how to do it. Yes.
How to do it.
Yes. Right. So I'll just get these. I want to make sure I get the right ones the right way on. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're rights. They're lefts. Yeah. Okay. I've done some tags. There's a tag. Oh, it's there. Duh. Duh. Okay, so I've cut everything out. So the way that it makes it really easy is this is one of the tags. What I've done is I've put double-sided adhesive sheet on there because that's what I use all the time.
Yeah.
But you would just put Pritt stick around there or a glue stick.
So either a dry glue,
Yeah.
dry glue stick, or you could use double-sided tape, or even if you wanted to, some kind of spirit glue that doesn't buckle.
Yes. Yes.
So
I've put my glue on there. What I've done is I've creased it I use the back of my scalpel, but use a bone folder
or an embossing tool.
Or an embossing tool.
Or a creasing tool.
Yes.
There you go. I was just going to say that if you are going to use glue on these, just be careful, because not all PVA glues are created equal.
No, they're not.
So the wetter and runnier the white PVA,
the crinklier it's
the
going to
more
go.
likely it is that it's going to buckle your cardstock when you make these. So obviously the drier the glue, the less
Yes.
buckling you're going to get. That's kind of a nice rule of thumb to remember if you're wondering what glue to use.
So we fold it in half. As long as you take care to fold down the centre, there's a little white line to follow. When you trim it out, you should have no white lines around the edges or any bits you've missed. If you have, just distress it.
I was going to say, if you have, if you've got dexterity problems and you're not very good at cutting out, doesn't matter, because you can just distress it within an inch of its life.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. And again, you can choose what colour distress to use. You don't have to use vintage photo.
No, you don't.
You could use one of the pinker colours if you wanted.
Well, I've used, is it
Antique
linen on the journals I've done, but today I'm actually going to use vintage photo.
But you could use, vintage velvet. You could use, you could even use a green
Yes,
to
you
go around
could.
the edges if you really wanted to.
So I've got my crocodile, or rather your crocodile.
Mix it up.
Mix it up.
Mix and match.
The crocodile, I'm going to punch the largest hole on the crocodile.
I mean, even if you wanted to, you could actually use one of the grey toned inks, like pumice stone or,
Yes, you could.
or weathered wood. Doesn't have to be, does it?
No, of course it doesn't. I'm using these nice brushed brass ones today,
The wide eyelets.
the wide eyelets. So there we have our 4 tags. They're done, ready to write on. As you see, you've got your butterflies on the back.
They're lovely.
They are lovely, aren't they? I love these eyelets.
So the wider ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, those are the We Are memory keeper. There's an actual card in the box there.
Is there?
If you want to just show people what the difference is. So these, there you go. You've got it. So 3/16 or 0.5 centimeters, 5 millimeters to the rest of us.
Wide, warm metal eyelets.
Yeah, and you get
10
different colours.
4 colours, 10 of each.
Antique brass, black, copper, and
gold.
And there's is there a gold? Yeah, of course
Yes, there's a gold colour.
Oh, of course there's a gold colour. That was a bit of a flashlight there, wasn't it?
It was a bit.
So you get the 4 colours in those. Available where you buy eyelets.
Yeah, from the eyelet shop. I've got a little bit of ribbon here. I'm just going to cut some ribbon.
So you're using like a cream organza ribbon, aren't you?
I am.
But again, whatever you've got to
Whatever
hand.
colour, whatever colour you've got to hand, it doesn't matter. Ribbon's always a bit of a nightmare to cut, I always think. That'll do.
I think it depends on the type of ribbon. The organza ones, which are lighter,
Yeah.
are easier to cut. I think it's the ones that you've got lots of threads, like the grosgrain ones.
Oh yeah.
That are a bit
They
of a
can be.
nightmare.
I'll just pop these through here. In fact, you can pop them through there while I carry on.
You're actually putting me to work.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to sit there for nothing. There you go.
I'm not being paid.
Right, okay, so that's those.
I'll do this so they can still see me do it at the side.
The cards themselves are little journaling squares. I've made all those up. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 in total. So again, I've scored down the centre.
Yeah.
I've applied my adhesive sheet. And all I'm going to do is pull the adhesive sheet off, flatten it down. Then you should, theoretically, like before, have no little white borders on it. Oh, very nice.
Cue it.
Yes, very nice. Don't build your part up. There we are. And that's the last bottom. So there we've got the number 8. So that's those done.
8. So 8 of those.
I've already taken the liberty of cutting out the Clockwork Garden logo for the front, and I've put my double-sided adhesive sheet on the back. I've done the same with this belongs to book plate.
The Ex Libris.
Yes.
I'm putting the organza ribbon on these, and we've not distressed the edges yet.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't make any difference.
As long as you're okay.
No,
with
that's
that.
fine. I've already put my construction tape on the back of the pockets there.
Yeah.
Because they're just a straight cut out and construction tape on the back.
Yeah, red liner or construction tape.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are in the world.
This is true.
We'll have to do a count up of exactly how many elements you're getting in this digikit.
Yes. Okay, so I've already done these long pockets, and I'll show you how they make. So cut them out. A little bit of adhesive tape or glue across the top. Fold it down onto itself. This gives you a more. This was Mike's idea. It gives you a more rigid edge.
For your pocket.
For your pocket,
It's a more stable and sturdy edge to your pocket.
It's got some sticky stuck on the in the
Sticky
mat.
stuff.
And then
Mr. Bond.
yeah. Right, so that does that. I'm using a 1.5 inch punch. This is a Stampin' Up paper shaper one, isn't it?
No.
What is it?
That's
Oh, it's an EK Success.
EK Success one, yeah. The Stampin' Up ones are usually square.
And the purpose of the little semicircle is you line up your punch
Punch.
and punch out.
There you go. So it's designed to fit a 1.5 inch
It
circle
is.
punch. Probably will fit a slightly bigger one. You could, and it'll just munch out a little bit. So if
It
you've
will.
got a 1 3/4 or whatever, just be careful.
And then so to make the pockets work, we just need to put a little bit of construction tape on again. I always cut the bottom, because if you cut the top and you actually nick into the crease line at the top, it looks awful. But at the bottom you don't see it.
Well, distressing does cover a lot.
And then don't forget, I forgot.
Yeah, always put some at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, whatever you put in will slide out.
The pockets are plenty big enough to get the cards in. There's quite a lot of capacity, as you can see. There's quite a lot in there.
At least half, really, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. So that's all the bits cut out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at the ribbons and just trim the ends off. One. It's not that you haven't done a good job, you've done a fantastic job. But I may have cut them a little bit too long.
I haven't, they're okay actually. But cut to taste.
Yeah.
And that's not Mr.
Mr. Bentley.
Again. Where are you going this time?
Okay, so we've got all our bits together there.
Bye.
What I'll do now, I can't see the bits off the I've got my distress ink out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a start of this, and then we're going to fast forward while I'm doing this to the end, and then we can start construction.
Okay.
Because people don't want to see me distress up.
Well, you know, you do 1 or 2, and then, you know, it's pretty much a repetitive process, so
Yeah.
we can speed through, because like you said, they don't need to see you doing, you know, real time every single one, and it would just take forever.
It would. What I'm going to do with this, I'm not going to go all over the front. I'm only no, don't take it off. It's attached to the tape.
Oh right, okay.
It's a little bit of red tape that's stuck out.
I thought it was a thread. Don't
No.
pull on a thread.
So I'm not going to go mad with it, because I only really want to get it in the corners.
Yeah.
I don't want it to look really, 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 really distressed.
Okay.
Just to give it a little light kiss.
Okay. So you say when you're ready to go on to fast forward.
Well, we may as well go now.
Okay, so ready on 1,
Two,
2,
three.
3. And back in the room.
I'm exhausted.
Absolutely. So while Ian's been doing all that distressing, it's just doing the
Ex Libris plate.
Yeah, this book belongs to panel. And when you do your title page panel.
Yeah.
So we'll just run the numbers. So like we said before, there are 4 tags, 8 journal squares, 8 corner tuck spots, 8 pockets,
the straight pockets with the little finger grips.
With the finger grips. You've got your This Book Belongs To book plate and the title panel, which is what you're doing now. So that's 30 individual ephemera elements in that digikit. Plus, you have 10 page designs for your signatures.
Yes.
So depending on whether you download the US version, they're 8.5 by 11. If you down the Euro version, the A4 version, then they are A4. So that's what you're getting in that digikit. So you're getting quite a lot.
Again, yes, you are. So I'll just put those up with a bit of a tidy. I'll just keep that. I'll need that in a minute, I think, for something else. So just make sure we've got all taped on the backs.
Yep, lovely stuff.
We're all taped on the backs of those.
Yep.
Yep. And they've distressed really well.
Oh, you make sure you've got tape on the bottom. It looks like you've missed one.
Does it? Do you know I have?
Well, hey, can that be eagle-eyed?
Like Action Man.
Absolutely. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, yeah.
With eagle eyes.
Eagle eyes. So that's those. So I've got all the bits. That's the uninteresting bit. This is the exciting bit now. I'll just put
so you've got all of your ephemera bits.
1.
Yeah.
2. 3. Just sort of poking down on the screen a little bit.
Poking down.
Poking down.
Just as they are visible.
I mean, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have the pages back, please, Mike?
Okie dokie. So these are your page designs for your signatures.
All I'm going to do is just straightforward. I'm just going to fold them in half.
Yeah. So this is not going to be stitched.
I'm going to use an elastic.
Right. So it's going to be kind of like a traveller's notebook style.
Styly, yes.
Yeah, because you don't have to stitch them every time, do you?
No. Well, to be honest, Mike stitches mine for me. We have a little arrangement. I do his drying in the oven.
With the tea dyeing and drying.
And he does my stitching. Because I'm just a nervous wreck. I've spent all this time on it, and then if it all goes wrong, I start to get the shakes, and I have to have a little lie down in a darker room and not eat peanuts for 2 weeks.
So of course, if you're making your own journal,
could you just hold that for me there?
Yeah.
Thank you. And just slide them on.
You can do these if you prefer one design. You could do an entire signature of one design, or mix and match. Can't you?
You could.
The possibilities.
I'm not saying what I've once said before.
No. The possibilities for mixing it up, mixing and matching, are great. So
I still don't see what's wrong. Years ago, when we did TV shopping in a previous life,
yes,
my greatest, not faux pas, but is it an oxymoron?
No, it's not
is
an
it?
oxymoron. No, it's
the infinite possibilities are endless.
Yes, that was the line you came out with live
on air. Well, I thought it sounded good.
Well, it did sound good.
Oh yeah.
But at least you've not swore live on air.
Oh, you did.
I know I did.
Well, you didn't really swear.
Well, it was a millisecond.
You said SHIT, didn't you? Something went wrong.
Well, I can't remember whether I said that or whether I said shoot.
It's more likely the SHIT, to be honest.
Probably, but and that was live on British TV.
Right, so we've got all our 10 pages there. Obviously, if you're going to put them in the oven and crinkle them, they will volumise.
They will. But like I said, remember, if you are going to tea dye, make sure that you're printing on a waterproof.
This is very
with waterproof ink or even a laser, because otherwise it will run unless you've got a spray fixative,
which you've just ordered,
which I didn't know you could get, but I will show you that in another video. Okay. So what's this, Ian? I've
got a piece of 400-gram craft card which I've just folded in half.
Right.
And that's going to use that for my outer.
So this is A4.
That's A4, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sorry, yeah. And I need a little bit of elastic. Would you just reach over to the elastic pile? I think there's a bit of elastic stuck out, is there?
Yes. I don't know whether that's going to be big enough.
I'm sure we'll find out presently. Wow. Sure it is. Okay, just in there. And if you would hold the book, please. Thank you.
This is why you get me to help, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it too tight.
Just
Mind
put,
you, the
just
card
put the
stock
book
is actually
down.
quite...
Just put your finger on there. Think hard. Yeah, it's 400 gram card, so it's very, very, very thick card.
So 400 GSM, I don't know what that is in poundage, but it's a heavyweight card stock.
Okay. That's perfect. There we go.
I'll go and get you the Lucifer.
Oh yes. Mike has what do you call it? The Lucifer.
I do.
Oh, there you go. It's for lighting candles, no more, no less. It's a gas-powered
Candle lighter.
candle lighter. Yes. There we go.
Because I can't be trusted with matches.
No,
There
you
you go.
can't. And all that does is at the end, it just makes them so they don't fray.
Yes. It just melts the rubber and the coating just to stop them from fraying.
So we'll put that. That. Okay. So, page-wise.
Was that upside down?
Page-wise. Yes, it was. Just make sure I've got it all the right way around first. Yes. Always check before you bind or stitch. Okay, so we've got basically we'll put the pockets in first, and we've got corner pockets. What I like to do is to put a corner pocket in the inside front cover, because I think it really adds to the feel of it. So just a little pocket in there. This construction tape is absolutely brilliant because it doesn't. It sticks very easily.
It might be worthwhile if you actually put the left ones on the left hand side and the right hand ones on the right hand side. That way you're not going to get yourself mixed up.
This is true. I'm actually discombobulating it there, aren't I? There we are.
It's a great description.
One of my dad's old phrases.
Discombobulated. Getting a bit confused.
So we'll move on. Literally, there is no right, no wrong place to put these.
No, you can
I
put
have
these.
certain places that I like to put certain corners or certain little pockets. See, I'll put that one there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to cover up the little illustrations on the corners
Where possible.
where possible. I mean, you could actually put something on there if you wanted, but let's move up a little bit and work out the edge again.
Yeah.
Just line it up with the bottom and on. So you've got your little pocket in there.
Nice. Which you can also use for popping in little photographs of the loved ones.
Yes.
The babies, the fur babies.
The fur babies or the real babies. Fur babies, yeah. All the little fur babies. Hello out there to all the fur babies as well from Bentley. See, on this one, I can stick that over there and cover that up. That doesn't matter.
No. Because once you've got the digifile, you can always, if you want that, you can always add it in again later.
Yes, of course.
Plus you've got the back sides, if you'll pardon the expression.
Oh, that would look nice there with a little bird.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Keep moving through. And don't just get carried away straight away and put them all in. Have a look through. I've done it many times before and put them in and thought, oh, I don't
You
like
don't
that.
have to put every one.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You might only want to use half of them. So choose your favourite 5 or 6. You don't even have to put the corner tuck pockets in at all if you don't want to.
It's all about options.
Of course it is. You've got enough variety to be able to customise, and not necessarily, you could make more than one and make them all slightly different from each other.
Yes, you
could put corner tuck pockets in one, the ordinary pockets in another. You could do a mix and match of both. Or you can cram everything in one.
Which is what I'm going to do.
Right, so are you going to put the corner pockets and the ordinary pockets in first?
Yes, I am.
Right, okay. Because this is a little bit of a repetitive process then, we'll speed through you putting the pockets in.
Yeah.
And then we'll join you in real time again when you're adding in bits of ephemera inside stuff.
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
So again, 1, 2, 3. So you finally decided where you're going to put that last corner pocket then?
That last pocket was... Oh, it proves how much you get in the set when you can't work out where to put the pockets. There is so much of it. Okay, so we've got all the pockets in now. Yay! So, we've got our little tags and our little tuck spots to put in. I like to do a couple of little tuck spots and then a tag. It's just the way it works for me. But what's nice about the tuck spots is you push it in and the little sayings disappear.
Which is good.
I love the birdie and the butterfly. See, they sit beautifully inside.
They do. They're really nice.
I do. I'll swap that for that because there's the same butterfly on there and I don't want the same thing in twice.
Okay.
Even just tucked in, I think they look so sweet.
Mm.
Put that one in there. There's no right and no wrong. I mean, say this straight away. You can put stuff in where you like.
Yeah. That's the centre spread, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Put that one in there. I'll put it in there. Well, I shall move some of mine from the front because there's plenty of pockets. You don't just put them all in the same place, do you?
No.
So you don't want the back of a book to be empty and the front to be full. So I'll put the little tag, I'll move that forwards. I'll leave that one empty so you can put your own little photos in. That one, I'll put that one into there. Look in different ways you see the birdies.
Mm. Because if you wanted to, you could always print some more cards.
Oh, this is just a single run through.
Mm.
If you want to fill everything with everything.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, you've got 24 pockets.
Yes.
And
14. Is it 14 candy cards? Have you got 10?
Sorry, no, there isn't. There's 16 pockets.
Yes.
And you've got 12 things to put in.
Yeah.
So there's bound to be 4 that are going to be empty.
Yes.
So you can always double up on the tags if you want.
You can even put double tags in if you want.
Yeah, or save some spaces for putting family photos in.
Yes.
Or shopping lists.
Yes.
Or lists of family birthdays and anniversaries, dates that you want to remember.
Yes.
Things like that.
So we've got all...
The will.
The will, yes. Should we put the... on the back? It belongs to? Or do you want to put it in the front?
Or you could do that on the inside front cover, or the inside back cover, behind there.
Yes.
Layer.
Oh yes, mat and layer.
Layer it up.
I've also done something for the front as well, and I'll share that with you as well. We'll just put that in, so it's in.
I'd maybe move it up a little bit so you can actually write on it.
Well, we'll do it there then.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
And then the little card just slips in, and you see the birdie over the top.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 layers.
Nicely layered.
Okay, on the front, what I'm going to do on the front, I have got a little piece of book cloth that I use on my...
I didn't see you do that.
Well. And I'm just going to distress the edges.
So this is the what we call the dispatch box red.
Dispatch box red, yeah.
Proper book cloth.
Yes, it is. It's got a lovely texture to it.
Mm.
But what you can use at home, just use some red card. Or whatever colour card you like.
Pink card. Or
the idea is just to give it a little bit of a pop on the front.
Right.
You know that a lot of the journals I do, they have the lovely frames on them.
Yes,
and that
the wooden frames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just distress it a little bit. I know it's a vinyl, but it does take the distress ink. Yeah. So I've just distressed the edges.
Very nice.
Oh, missed one. There we are.
When you say vinyl, you mean it's waterproof?
It's waterproof, yeah.
It's not necessarily plastic.
No, it's not plastic. It's waterproof. It's like a PVC impregnated material.
Yes.
Yes. And then we have the Clockwork Garden front piece of art to go on. Voila. So I find that really, really therapeutic when you peel it off.
Yeah, it's like pulling. No, it's not like pulling dead skin off.
Oh, that's
forget
vile.
I said that. Forget I said that. That looks really nice on there.
Thank you. And then I just put some construction tape on the back. This is on another piece of 400 gram
right
It was a little piece I had spare. I'd been using it when I made the journals. I've been using it to use as a distress mat.
Oh, okay.
So it's on the opposite side, and you won't see it. So, and then that, make sure the book's the right way up again. That will just sit. There we are.
No, it is quite thick.
It's a very thick book, yeah. So let's have a look through the book then and see how now it's all finished.
Quick
flick through. So we have the cover art on, the ex libris.
Mm-hmm.
You could actually distress the pages as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could distress the pages. You could also distress the covers if you want to,
Yes,
as well,
you
just
could.
to give it that little bit of aging as well. You could maybe add your own splatters.
Indeed.
Yeah. Obviously, customization options are infinite.
Oh yeah, they are. I mean, I could go there. It makes no difference where it goes.
Clock
really.
on clock.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sensibilities. Remember, if you're going to do it, going to tea dye the pages in the oven, it will volumise a lot, so it'll be a lot thicker.
So normally, when you make a journal, you also add in an extra cabinet card.
I do.
So, do you have one for this?
No, I don't.
Right. Is there any downstairs?
Yes.
Shall I go get one?
Yes. Thank you. I didn't print one out for this particular one.
Well, notice I didn't have a stack.
We had a stack of them. You'll find them in the stacker boxes in by the side with all the bits of the journals in. Take any one. I quite like the way the clock sits there. So it's been cut out specially for it. It works really, really well there. And then back to the back, and then you're sorted. And that is the Clockwork Garden.
It's making me run downstairs. It's not good.
Okay, so the cabinet card, which we put in all the journals that I make to sell, is Mike and I with our steampunk. We had this taken at the Asylum, the steampunk show, by Greg at Darkbox Photography.
Yes.
Who is wet on wet photography, isn't it?
Tin type.
Tin type photography.
So it was actually printed on metal.
Which is why it's a little bit dark, but it's really atmospheric. And that will go into there, just behind there.
As a little surprise.
As a little surprise. Okay, now I've finished this, I think we need to give it away.
Right. So we're doing what we normally do. So we're going to give this away. So to enter the giveaway,
Yes.
you have to be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment in the comments section below. And then next week we will get the random comment picker to pick a random comment from those that have been left, and we will post it out to the lucky winner.
I love this. It's really
Voluminous.
Voluminous. Well, that's it for this project today. But, however, I will be back on Friday.
Friday.
Yes.
So we're having a Steampunk Friday this week.
Why don't we have a Steampunk Friday? We can have Thank Crunchy It's Friday. But yeah, it's a Steampunk Friday. I've been working on a project for a while, and I've finished it, and I've created 5 mini journals this sort of size. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's true. Some of it is truly amazing what's in it. Strange ideas.
Yes. So tune in again on Friday from 7 p.m. BST,
yeah.
British Summer Time. So you can do that, your time conversion. And that video will be up there for Ian's next project.
Thank you for being so kind and watching today.
And don't forget that both of the digi-downloads, both the US version and the Euro A4 version, are available on my website right now for download. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed watching that. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can't enter the giveaway. So you better get doing it.
That's right.
We'll see you all again very, very soon.
Bye for now.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.